All right, folks, here's the former light heavyweight title challenger, Dominick the Devastator Reyes. The name Dominator was taken by Dominick Cruz, so our man Reyes, former outstanding cornerback at Stony Brook, settled on the Devastator. Yeah, I mean, it's all right.
I mean, it's pretty good, but John, talk about this guy. Look at the size that he possesses. To say that he was a cornerback. He's a monster of a man, and he's a tremendous athlete, and I believe that athleticism helps him inside the octagon. He's got big power, he's got good boxing, good striking, great wrestling. He can do it all inside the octagon, and he's one of those guys that if you sleep on him, you'll find yourself on the wrong side of a referee's decision or getting your hand raised.
All right, here's a man who needs no introduction, the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Champion and one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, trying to hold up his end of the bargain and leave the way he came in as the champion of the world.
He's an absolute star. John, that belt defines him. That belt is who he is now. He recognized that the moment he became the champion, his life changed. He loves it. He loves being the best in the world. He loves ruling atop this very difficult division, and he intends to keep it that way for a very long time.
He did say to us in the fighter meeting on the record, this may be his most difficult title defense to date. As such, he's put in all the right work. We'll see if he can remain the hunted here at 205 pounds. All right, with that, the wait ends here. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Dominick the Devastator Reyes. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, Shara Bullet.
One of the best in the business, Mark Goddard, our referee. All right, the contender is back tonight after losing the championship fight a few short months ago. Disappointing result for him, obviously, the last time out, but he could still only be 1 or 2 wins away from another UFC title shot. So he's got to have a short-term memory, focus on the present, which is this fight, and perhaps another UFC championship opportunity will come around before he even thinks it could. Reyes moving well laterally early. Nice bounce in his step.
Reyes is a tremendous athlete, man. Southpaw, always moving in the right direction. High hands, beautiful fight stance.
Reyes is cut now above the eye, courtesy of that strike. We will keep an eye on it as the fight continues.
Oh, man, he's hurt. He's still fighting.
All right, so his power has certainly been hurt. Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, that's big.
Champ, I stopped short of using the word dominant, but getting close to it. This kickboxer is something tonight.
Well, he's doing a really good job. He's mixing it all up. He's mixing up targets, and he's doing it so early. He's got his opponent playing catch-up from the very start of the fight.
Oh, another body shot gets through. Gotta think he's starting to feel those in the midsection.
Yeah, and you know, if you're the opponent also, you know that you're making that investment into the body. Even though you may not be able to see the work that you're doing yet, at some point, it's going to start to pay dividends.
90 seconds. Goes down again. Oh, he's hurting for certain. Got to make an adjustment, I would think.
Yeah, this is the time for him to shoot for a takedown. Hoping that his opponent gets excited, overthrows. He's able to level change and take him to the mat.
Oh, continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands. Oh, this could be over soon. Oh, man, ground and pound could be coming. He's got the knee right on the belly.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, big elbow gets through. Coincides for the end of round one. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Reyes has got a real significant cut above the eye. We'll see if the cut man can stop the bleeding. All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round, DC, and what a display on the feet. Huge knockdown with that kick.
Yeah, he's a high-level striker. He throws these kicks to the body, he throws them low, but when he goes up top, he's very powerful, and he can end anybody's night. The toughness displayed by his opponent allowed him to stay in the fight, but he cannot take many more of those types of strikes.
You okay? Ready? Let's
Round
go.
two underway. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Knocked down by the spinning back fist.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, just like that, that'll do it. And still, the man at 205 pounds and the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Champion.
This guy is amazing, John. Time and time again, he puts his skills on display. What a beast the champion is.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 38 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, Shara Bullet!
And new UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the world. You just heard it there from Bruce Buffer. DC, you have heard those words before yourself. This was the glamour division for a long time, and the champion remains as such.
Because of the great champions of the past in the UFC at 205, the Tito Ortizes, Randy Couture's, John Jones, myself, so many great fighters have held this belt that it has been long the glamour division of the company, and tonight he puts his name among some of the best fighters the UFC has ever seen. Congratulations.
Well, Floyd Mayweather talks a lot about hard work and dedication, and that has been the root of this light heavyweight contender getting back to a championship fight. We'll see what he does with it here tonight, champ.
He's a grinder, John, and you knew that he would get back here. You knew that he would find a way to put himself right back on the verge of becoming the man. He has seen it before, he has done it, he has been here. He recognizes and knows that the changes necessary were done in the gym. He's ready, he's prepared, he's sure, he knows in his mind that by the end of the night, he's holding championship gold.
And there was a time when this division was top heavy. Now the top 15 is absolutely loaded. He has emerged out of that pack. We'll see if he becomes the new champion here tonight. Khalil Rountree Jr. enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, folks, does not get a whole lot bigger nor better than this. UFC Light Heavyweight Championship fight is upon us, and all eyes are on the incumbent as he makes this walk for his latest title defense tonight.
He is walking once again as the light heavyweight champion of the world. The UFC's glamour division long has this been viewed as a division with the most talented guys, because you're not quite heavyweight, you're just right underneath it. This guy is a champion in the highest order. He has defended this belt time and time again, and he intends to extend that streak tonight.
Yeah, it wasn't all that long ago that this belt was vacant. It was changing hands seemingly every other title fight. Now this man is holding it down and looking to dispose of another challenger properly tonight. Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight title fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khalil Rountree Jr. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, Shara Bullet Magomedov.
Mark Goddard, as good as it gets if you're a fighter. Probably the guy you want in there. Well, what a championship outing it was for him the last time around, a win by knockout, and that really set this division on fire. A lot of people are paying attention to this guy right now. He is sort of creeping into the mainstream Conor McGregor style a little bit. We'll see if he can follow up that knockout with another one here tonight. Feint left there by Shara Bullet. Rountree Jr. put a lot of different things in the face of the opposition. Got to be mindful of those leg kicks, to be sure.
Yeah, very mindful. That's one thing that you got to have. You got to be very aware whenever you're in there with Khalil Rountree, because every shot can knock you out.
And that spinning kick found its home up top. Lands a big elbow there. All right, early round 1 action here. The game plan, of course, was to come out aggressively, but the landing percentage leaves a lot to be desired.
He hasn't landed anything. He's gonna empty his gas tank trying to finish the fight when it's not working.
Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the belt.
He's doing a great job. Oh,
big diving punch to the head.
so important to get to that far side underhook. Whenever you got the half guard on one side, you got to try to find that far side underhook. You got to kill his underhook, because that's what they use to get back to their feet.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
You got to find a way to kind of go forward, earn some respect, let your opponent know that if he keeps walking you down, doesn't matter how much you tuck the chin, you're going to get cracked.
Some blood, ladies and gentlemen. It looks as though that shot has cut him open.
Now we're in a fight.
Let's go.
Now we're in a fight, John. I mean, you got the blood flowing. Guys got a cut.
Ooh.
Let's see how this fight plays out going forward.
Well, there was a big right hand. Oh!
Get out of there!
That'll do it!
Whoa!
Takes the judges right out of it.
Oh, he tasted that knockout life. He tasted the knockout life.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Honors called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 22 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, Shara Bullet!
Well, he came in as the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Champion, and after that result, he goes out the way he came in. And still, ladies and gentlemen, and nice to see this moment now as he celebrates with his corner. That was as dominating a title defense as we've seen thus far this year, as he knocks out the #1 contender, and really in so doing, sends a message to the other contender types at 205 pounds that it's gonna take your best night and best performance, and even then, I'm still probably walking out with my belt.